Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shakia, but you can call me Kia. So I hope you like today's video because we are sitting outdoors. Hopefully you can hear me good because there's 12 tips that I usually do and I realized that it helps grow my hair. So let's talk about it. I'm not a professional, I just do what works for me. So take what I say with a grain of salt, but just do what's best for your hair, because like I don't think most of my tips will work best for like people with straight hair. I don't know what type of hair that I have in the sense of like type A, type B. I'm pretty sure I'm not type C, but I do have thick coarse hair, so judge it based off that. Tip one is health is wealth. This means if you're not taking vitamins already, you need to start taking some type of vitamins, even if it's a multivitamin, because let's be honest, the food that we intake, we don't digest it and absorb all the nutrients from each food all the time. So try to incorporate some type of vitamin into your everyday life. Also, intaking water is very important. If you're not a person that drinks water, you need to start to. You need to start drinking water because it's very important. The same way you will water your plants and the plant will grow, you're watering your body and your hair will eventually grow. Try your best to make better eating decisions. So I'm not trying to say go on a full-blown diet, eat salads all the time, but just make better eating decisions. Eating crappy all the time and you're not fueling your body properly, it's not gonna help your hair flourish like how it could. You understand? Like, so if you eat lasagna tonight, morning time, try to have oatmeal. Try to have some oatmeal, a smoothie, a green juice. Do something that's really healthy. Try to, limit how much junk food you eat. Like, just, I'm not trying to preach about it, but go about it your own way. And also exercise as often as you can. So not trying to say you gotta exercise every day, 3 times out the week, but exercise as much as you can in the sense of taking your dog for a walk. If you don't have a dog, just take a normal walk. You understand? Go to the gym for like 30 minutes. Do an at-home workout. Open up YouTube. Download the Apple Fitness Plus. Do something that's just moving your body. Tip 2. Stop using heat on your hair. Okay? Instead of using heat on your hair, do protective hairstyles. And I'm saying in the sense of when you wash your hair, condition your hair, do a twist out. Do a wash and go. Braid your hair down. Put a wig on. Put some braids in your hair. If you don't know how to braid your hair, you know somebody that knows how to braid your hair. And if you don't, you might have to come out of pocket and get your hair done. You understand? But like, stop applying heat to your hair because it's not. And those quick weaves, those leave outs, cut it out, sis, because the rest of your hair is going to grow and the middle part right here, it's going to get burnt off. And we don't want that. That's not cute. That's not cute. So stop with the quick weave. Unless it's a full quick weave in the sense like all your hair is together. You understand? And also, when you have a protective hairstyle, you still have to care for your hair. Hey guys, so as I'm editing this video, there's parts in this video where I may seem like I'm coming off aggressive. And I'm not trying to come off aggressive. I am just very passionate about what I'm talking about. And I realize certain topics trigger me because I see a lot of females doing it and I'm like, girl, why? So by all means, I'm not trying to come off aggressive. I just use my hands a lot as I talk. Real New York thing, so don't pay no attention to it. Don't pay no attention. Keep watching. Don't think just because your hair is tucked away, you don't have to care for it. You have to care for your scalp, okay? I realize when girls wear wigs or just braids and they do one of these, that means your scalp is dry, sis. That means you gotta moisturize your scalp or cleanse your scalp. Use apple cider vinegar or use some type of oil. So make sure your scalp is clean and make sure it's moisturized. Make sure you trim your ends at least every 3 months. And that may vary with everybody, because if you look at your hair, a lot of people might not want other people to cut their hair, but if you take a good look at your hair and you see you have a lot of split ends, or like it's very see-through, you may need trims more often than once every 3 months. Because if you just let your if you leave your split ends, it's going to travel up the hair shaft, and that's not going to be cute. So a lot of people like to hold on to their length, but honestly, health over length any day. Any day. And that's probably why I was so mad I had to do the big chop, but I did it because I'd rather my hair healthy than be damaged and just be long. Like, it was not worth it at all. Tip 4, do not bleach your hair, bleach your wigs. Stop bleaching your hair. If you want to change up your hair color, girl, get a wig. Rock it for 2 weeks. Take it off. Get another wig. Like, we in 2022, like, you can switch it up without damaging your hair. Tip 5, eliminate the amount of stress. So that's easier said than done, only because some stress, we cannot control it. So, like, if your job is very stressful, I'm not going to tell you to leave your job and be homeless, but, you know, maybe you want to start looking for another job. If you have toxic people in your life, cut them off, sis, because it's not even worth it. Stress can lead to a lot of unnecessary hair shedding. Tip 6, massaging your scalp is very beneficial because it helps stimulate blood to the hair follicles. So even if you are washing your hair, if you are just putting oil in your hair, massage your scalp. Tip number 7 is make sure you moisturize your hair. Most people in the lock community, they use water to moisturize their hair. Oils, leave-in conditioners, hair lotions. Just moisturize your hair. Tip 8, deep condition your hair. Do not use shampoos that take all the moisture out your hair. So if that shampoo is stripping in your hair where it feels super, 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 super dry, stop using your hair. Unfortunately, I had to go through a phase where I had to figure out what worked best for my hair. So I probably tried over a good 10 shampoos. And at the end of the day, I stuck with one because it works for my hair. So if you find something that works for your hair, do not branch off super far. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it. I use the Aussie Moist shampoo. It works really good. It's moisturizing, but it also cleans the scalp. So that's why I use it. And conditioner, I dibble and dabble between conditioner. Tip number 10, when you detangle your hair, you want to either finger detangle. If you have really curly hair, you should use a wide tooth comb or a detangling brush. You have to detangle your hair. And when you do detangle your hair, be gentle. Like, when I detangle my hair, it looks like I'm rough, but I'm really gentle because of the brush I'm using. After a few brushes, it glides through my hair. So it may look rough, but I'm really not rough. Always start from your ends and work up to your roots. Tip number 11, sleep with a bonnet or a satin scarf or a satin pillowcase. Because when you sleep, the cotton pillowcase, your hair, it just friction. It causes frictions. It causes little breakage to your hair strands that you can't even see. And then when you start combing your hair and you realize, like, oh my God, all this shedding, like I have unnecessary shedding, that is why. Use a bonnet. Use a satin pillowcase or a satin scarf to go to sleep every night. Don't miss a night. It's every night. Tip number 12, create a hair routine. If that's a routine, a regimen, whatever you want to call it, just create it. Don't be lazy, okay? So those are my 12 tips. I feel like I did a really good job in the sense of my big chop to 1 year. Like, I had major hair growth, and this is all the tips that I usually do. So I hope it was helpful to anyone that was watching. Enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment down below. Give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, bye.